Welcome back to another video. Today we have the Lightning Collection Remastered for the Power Ranger line. This is the Mighty Morphing Yellow Ranger. From what we've seen of Black and Red so far, I'm hoping that this is completely different, but I've got a feeling it's going to be exactly the same and I'm going to be a little bit disappointed. Anyway, let's continue. Here is Trini. She looks really, really cool with the power daggers and a blade blaster. I think they should have been a little bit smaller, but there we go. We've got Trini right there. It says Mighty Morphing Yellow Ranger. And then we've got, I think, a brand new head sculpt for Trini. So we've got the lovely fact. Now this is annoying because this is what it should be like. So if you see it right there, that's what it should be like, but I bet it's completely different. So we've got the model where you've got the power daggers, you've got 4 different hands, you also have the helmet, the morpher, the 3 blade blasters, and then also the lightning effect, which looks kind of cool. So on this side, it's just all the Power Rangers. It's pretty much all the same. So it's Power Rangers there. At the bottom is just normal. Let's open up this bad girl and have a look inside. And here is Trini. She is a lovely figure, to be fair. Like, I always really like seeing the Trini figures. She just looks spot on. I really like the yellow. It works really well. And I noticed that with the hair, like her hair bands or the kind of her hair ties are actually kind of bleeding into her hair, which is a little bit kind of frustrating, but there's nothing like you can really do about it. I feel like the face looks like her. I don't feel like it's the best Trini sculpt, but I feel like it's a really good one. I really just think it works like perfectly for her. I really like the whites as well as the yellows. It blends in. And one thing that I'm really happy about is that it's actually correct. Like, the diamond is meant to kind of go in, like blend into the shoulders, and it does it. So they've done it well on this one. I don't know why they couldn't do it on the rest. We'll probably find out if they've done it on Kimberly as well, and if they messed up Tommy. But yeah, like you can see the black lines going around on here as well. And I think it looks really cool. You've got the Morpho, which has the saber-toothed tiger, and I think this is a really cool thing. So let's pop on the helmet so you can see what it's like. And with the helmet, it is absolutely perfect. I think it really adds a little bit more to the character, and it actually makes her stand out 10 times more. I really like the saber-toothed tiger. Trini is one of my favorite Yellow Rangers. I just really love the art, the design of the suit. And it just looks really like fantastic. They've even got, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but just here, they've actually, like, I don't know what you call it, but like you can see that there are lines in there to kind of like symbolize the helmet. So it works really, really well. I think this is a really nice figure in general, and definitely like worth just keeping the helmet on, because I generally think it looks like all the Rangers look better with the helmets on, because it just looks really, really cool. So I don't know why Hasbro kind of stopped doing that. But yeah, perfect, adds more to the figure, makes it really stand out to me. Let's do the articulation. So the feet move quite nice for what they are. They don't actually seem like kind of like all the others. Knees bend quite well, which is not quite a nice plus, as you can see. The legs move around. Not too tight, not too loose, which is quite nice. You find out this is like the perfect Lightning Collection figure. And then the arms like snap off or something. Hands turn around like so. Hands turn around like so. And then you can bring the arms in if you want. It's a little bit loose, which is absolutely fine. Like so. And then you can turn the head around if you want. So yeah, not too shabby. With the accessories, you get the Trini head, which we obviously know, and obviously you get the Mighty Morphing helmet. I don't know if you can see it, but you might be able to see that the yellow slowly bleeds into the black hair, but the Trini head is absolutely fantastic. This is the blade blaster that is closed, which you've seen before, so it's a standard one. Then you have the standard blade blaster in blade mode. Very nice touch. So, you know, they printed thousands of these off probably. There we have it in gun mode. Still wish that this was in silver, but this one's obviously in red now. You get the 2 power daggers, which looks really, really nice. 2 sets of hands, 1 fighting, 1 for the morpher. There's another one there. if you wanted to see, just there. And you get one power morpher with the saber-toothed tiger, just like that. It's quite nice. Like, they have put a lot of thought into this, to be fair. And then you get the powered up like effects from when they morph, which again, I think these are worth having. So I generally really like them. And there is Trini. Trini is a fantastic figure in my eyes. It's one of my favorite ones, and I feel like they put a lot of time and effort into this. With the new head sculpt, it works perfectly. I know that there'll be multiple Trini heads out there. I really like the fact that the helmet looks like spot on, and the figure itself is just perfect the way it is. Even when kind of having the diamonds, it works well. And I feel like that's a really nice like point to this. If they messed it up, then I would just be kind of annoyed, but I feel like you couldn't have the kind of going around like we've seen on the guys so far, because it would just look kind of weird on Trini. So they've got this one spot on, and I don't know why they didn't get the rest. Like, it's not hard. You've done like loads of these figures already. But in general, I really do like this figure. I think it's one to add to the collection. If you're not really collecting Mighty Morphing, it's definitely one to pick up. So what do you think about this figure? What do you think about Trini in general? Do you like this figure, or are you passing on it? Let me know down below in the comments. If you like this sort of content and you want to hear and see more, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and turn on all notifications. If you want to go that little bit extra, why not consider joining the Patreon or the channel memberships for the channel? Why not click the links to go to the merchandise to actually pick up something that you may like? Anyway, I am going to leave it there. Thank you very much for listening and watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. I want to say a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters, and I wanted to shout out Kimona Cat, Kura Stanada. Your help goes a long way to help support the channel, and if you want to help support the channel, the links to my Patreon and channel memberships are listed below in the description.
あらあら、チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができます。